Well, I guess we're ready to go. Thanks for stopping by. Let's see, this video is for what sold this week on eBay for the second week of March 2017. And with that, I'll go ahead and get right started. I was watching what I watched today. I watched Global Video today, and I watched who was that first one I watched? Oh, I watched Craigslist Hunter doing some dumpster diving. That was cool. And yeah, that was neat. And there was a commercial that came on. This lady was helping another lady in New Orleans to fix up the outside of her house. She did a great job. Made it look really neat. Made her house look really cool. So that was a good video. I like watching that. I like watching them. There's those kind of things sometimes. I don't watch them a lot because then I get the urge to go outside and start fixing up the outside of my house, and I got a list. So I gotta do both. But anyway, yeah, this is the first thing that sold this week, and it's just these kind of plastic birds, if you're hanging on the wall, they're old, they're Burwood, Homeco. I don't think they still make these things. I don't think they still make these things, but anyway. So yeah, I got what I get for these. Let's see, I paid 80 cents for them. I listed them February 26th, and I sold them March 8th, and I got $11 plus shipping. So that was good. Next. And these are a pair of Floorshine men's penny loafers. I paid $3 for. I listed them February 19th, sold them March 8th, and I only got $16 plus shipping. So still good though. Next. I didn't used to me sell. I got a bunch of these. Yeah, I still have a few of these left, and then I got some that I haven't even listed. They're smaller ones, but anyway, this is the L leather stamp. Paid $0.25. Listed it on February 21st, 2016. 2016, and I sold it March 8th, 2017. I sold a boatload of these. I don't know how much. I don't know how much for sure I made on them, but I did get $6 plus shipping. So next. Oh, well, that picture's kind of blurry, ain't it? Well, it don't matter anyway because it's sold. So it is National Honor Society pin. I paid 50 cents. I listed it December 12th, 2016. Sold it March 9th, and I got $12.99 free shipping. So it was $2.61 to ship. So next. This is the camo dress my wife made a few years ago. It's just a jumper. She actually made this. Oh, I don't know. I bet you it's been probably 5 years ago, but well, maybe more. I'm not sure. But anyway, yeah. So she's gonna throw it out. I found it in the recycling. That she wanted me to take it down to the recycling. I said no. No. I listed it. And because I knew, well, the material alone was expensive, so I knew somebody would want it for, if nothing else, to chop it up and use it for something else. But anyway, so basically, I said I didn't pay anything for it because it's just something she had for herself. So, and I couldn't remember. I don't remember. How am I going to value how much time she had into sewing and all that stuff? So I can't really put a value on it. So anyway. I listed this October 11th last year, sold it March 9th, and I got $50. So somebody had tried to lowball me before for $20, and I tried to bring them up a little bit, and they wouldn't go for it, which is fine because I sold it for $50. So, all right, next. Torpedo Run. This is just the instructions out of an old 80s Torpedo Run game. The game was huge. It was a big, massive floor wars game, and it had aircraft carriers in it that were that long, and they were at least that long, maybe longer. There's I got it at my neighbor's closet. I paid $3 for the game, and when I checked it out, some of the pieces were missing, and some of the guns on some of the ships were the turret, not turret, but the barrel. I don't want to call it barrel. It's not called a barrel, I don't think, but you know, on a regular gun it'd be a barrel. But anyway, so some of those were broke off. So anyway, I sold the ships for like right away. So I sold the ships a while ago for, I don't know, months ago for $20, I think it was, or might have been more. But anyway, I listed this November 11th, sold it March 11th, and I got $15 for the instructions. All right, that's wrong. I'm on the wrong, because I sold the last two parts. I sold the instructions and the board game, but the board part, but that's coming later, so I can't tell you that yet. But I just did. So, I sold it on March 9th, and I got $8.99. So I got $8.99 with free shipping on the instructions. So that wasn't a big deal. Amazon, I don't want this. And I don't want to use Axe. Okay. Next. These little blue glasses, I got these at the Goodwill here not too long ago. Not very long ago. And let's see, I listed them pretty quick. They had that I always look at that when I find that stuff that I kind of was going to pass by them because I didn't really recognize them as being like a Corel thing. But even if they aren't, they don't really have to be. So anyway, let's see, Old Town Blue, Danube. Look up at, try that Blue Danube thing. I had blue twice in that title. Oh. Okay, so what I paid for? I paid $3. So I paid 99 cents each for the glasses. So I paid $3. Listed them on. I actually listed them on March 1st, and I sold them March 9th, and I got $20 plus shipping. So $20 plus shipping. So it's $3 into 20 plus shipping. So that was a good deal. Oh, I ran them at auction. Okay, I ran them at auction. So I only got one bid. I wonder if I could have got more if I would have put them by now. I don't know, but I'm okay with that. Next. Slot car tracks. These were for an ATV slot car from Arton. Still haven't sold the ATVs yet. I sold the tracks, but not the ATVs. Anyway, I paid $2 for the whole thing. Same day I bought the Torpedo Run game for $3. I bought this for $2 at my neighbor's closet. They were sitting right together, and it was the whole thing. So let's see. Do I have any more in there? I think I sold some of these last week. I might have showed you the straight tracks, maybe. I'm not sure. Anyway, set times 2. So I think it's this one, and so this one. So for these I think I put 2 sets together. Let me see. Yeah, I did. All right. So somebody bought both. They bought both the curved tracks here, and then they bought these. These are you can see they're concave, and what's the other they're concave and convex. Is that what they are? Yeah, I think that's the words for them. So yeah, I sold to the same person. I listed these November 12th, sold them March 10th, and I got basically $40. $40. There was free shipping, but they don't really weigh that much. So anyway, for that whole set so far, I haven't sold the ATVs yet, and I'm pretty sure I'm out of all the tracks. All the tracks are gone. That whole set so far, I've made $95 on that $2 purchase. So that was much better than what I would have got if I would have sold it all together. If I'd have sold it in one group, I wouldn't have gotten all this stuff. So. All right, next. And you've seen these before, just the thermal shirts, and it's getting warmer out now, so I probably won't be selling any more of these. This was medium. I paid $3, listed it May 16th last year, sold it March 10th. I got $12, free shipping. So next. And this was kind of nice. This was actually in that box of one of those boxes of stuff that was out in the garage that I showed you, and when I went out and showed you what all the junk I had in my garage there that one time. And this was actually in one of the boxes, and I brought it in. It's just a little glass boot. I mean, it ain't 3 inches tall maybe. And they were all candy boots. They had candy in them. It's Christmas time kind of stuff. I don't know how far back. And when's the last time you could buy something glass that had candy in it? I can't remember. Anyway, so I don't have a price on it because it was in the garage. I don't know where it came from, how long I had it, or nothing like that. But so anyway, you know what you pay for these when you see them all over. You probably see them a lot when you go to yard sales or different places. You probably see this stuff. I don't know. Can't remember seeing any in a while, but I used to, and I never picked them up. Anyway, I listed it October 21st, sold it March 10th, and I got $8 free shipping. So shipping was probably $2.77. So I didn't make a whole lot on it, but I made a little bit. It's a couple bucks. So next, these are the things that make a killing on when I sell these. I got all these at Lowe's for like 10 cents a piece or something, or a nickel a piece. I think they might have been a nickel. I don't remember. I originally bought some and they were more expensive than that. And then one day I walked in there and they had a whole big cart of it at Lowe's, and there was a whole box just filled with these things, and I'm like, holy cats. So yes, so let's see, copper laying lugs. I paid 50 cents for the 10 packages altogether. So they must have been a nickel. They must have been a nickel a piece. So I paid 50 cents for 10 packages of them. And let's see, I listed them July 19th. And I've been selling them here and there, since then. I don't know if somebody else is undercutting me on them. If somebody else has got them, I don't really care, because I know they sell for that. So I'm just going to hold what I got till I'm just going to hold. I'm not going to. They might go on sale, like when I have a sale or something like that, but probably not. Anyway, I listed them July 19th. Sold this set on. I guess I did sell it on sale. I did have it on sale. Well, So I sold it March 10th, and I only got $26. Only 50 cents to $26. Free shipping. They went in a flat rate envelope. So I guess I did go. I'm not gonna drop. Well, I don't want to say I'm not gonna drop them again. I might. We'll see. All right, next. And this is a plate off a Singer sewing machine. And I got this probably in a box with a bunch of stuff. So I paid about $1.25 for it. Listed it March 15th. No, listed it not March 15th. February 15th. I listed it February 15th, 2016. So it was up for over a year. And I sold it March 10th, and I got $10. $10 plus shipping. Next. I like it when I get to say plus shipping. That free shipping sometimes drives me crazy. This is the board for that torpedo run game. You can see it. I mean, the board was in really nice shape. I mean, I don't know that it was really hardly played much at all. But that picture does not do it justice at all, because this thing was huge and it was really heavy. Is there any? Nope, I didn't put any measurements in for the size of the board, but I did tell people it's gonna be really heavy, and this guy paid pretty hard, he paid pretty good for it. It says $9.85, but I think it was more than that, because I don't think he was that close. Anyways, yeah, this was the last piece. I sold the boats the ships a while ago. I sold the instructions this week, and then I sold this. The nice thing about this is I had the box that it came in, so I could keep that in the box, and then I could put stuff down inside the box to keep the board stable inside there so it didn't flop around. And then I wrapped it inside of I had another great big box that I could set it down in, and then I Frankenboxed it. I didn't put two boxes together, but I made one big giant box into the box that this would fit in. And the guy, I haven't heard back from him yet. I didn't check to see if I got feedback from him. I have all my feedback set for positive, not positive, but set for positive. I wish I could do that. No, set for private. So for the most part, when people leave feedback, if they have that privacy thing on theirs, it doesn't. Even I can't see when I go to my feedback what the item was that person purchased. So I have to actually go into my sold items and look up the person's name to see. But you can see. I mean, you can see who left feedback when you go into your sold items. So I can see who it is if I wanted to. But anyway, so this was pretty pricey. He was actually putting the game together because he'd had a copy, and it was pretty ratty looking. So, but anyway, this thing was massive, super heavy, and what'd I get for it? I got $15 for it. Yep, again, I listed it November 11th, sold it March 11th. I got $15 plus shipping, which I'm really happy to get that because it was it was still kind of in the way. It was big. It was really big. So I didn't really actually think anybody was going to buy the board, and they did. So that was cool. So altogether, I didn't do as well on the torpedo run as I did on that art and racetrack, but I did make. I did get the gross sales then ended up being almost $44 for that $3 or $2 or $3 game. So that's pretty cool. All right, next, what do we got? Rat. It was a long sleeve Rat T-shirt. I didn't know you. I'm sure it goes back a ways. You know, it was. Let's see. This is a concert, I guess, back from more 97, 98. So you're looking at 10 years ago. No, 20 years ago. That's scary, because Rat was back in the 80s. You know, and you're back. Yeah, I'm not gonna sing it. You're back for. No, stop it. I'm not doing it. Stop. I'm not singing the song. I actually liked Rat. They're as far as, you know, one of those late 80s kind of, you know, metal bands. Rat was alright. It was alright. It wasn't quite right, you know. It wasn't Twisted Sister. It was Rat. So anyway. Yeah, so let's see, QTs of California, Made in USA t-shirt, so that must account for something. I paid for this 25 cents. I paid 25 cents for this, and basically what I got it was somebody had a dollar bag sale at my neighbor's closet for clothing on this one rack, and so I bought four pieces. I bought this shirt and some other items. So I paid $0.25 for it. And let's see, I listed it February 26th and sold it March 11th. And I only got $12. $12 plus shipping. So, but $0.25 to $12. That'll work. Next, Gene Snow. I got this at the niche. What did I pay for this? I paid $5 for this thing, and I had it listed much higher, and I kept bringing it down at auction. And the fella that bought it bid 3 times. He's the only one that bid on it. He bid on it 3 times, trying to make sure nobody outbid him. I don't know how high he bid, but he bid 3 times, and nobody outbid him. So I paid $5. I've been listing it since November 21st. I just keep relisting it because I don't use up all my free auctions. There's 500 free auctions I get. So, you know, I just keep relisting it and relisting it. I'm bringing the price down a little bit at a time, a buck at a time or whatever. And it sold on March 11th, $18.95. And the thing goes through the time period for him to pay. I think I give him up to 4 days to pay. I think it's something like that. And he didn't pay. And then it goes into the non-paying bidder. And it's 2 days into the non-paying bidder after thing, and I get an email from him asking me to cancel it. I go to cancel it, and eBay won't let me cancel because a case is open. So I just let it go. I just let it go the next 2 days, and the guy ended up. I wasn't trying to force him to pay. I would have canceled it for him if he'd asked earlier, but I couldn't figure out how to get it to cancel, so I wasn't going to mess with it. So And he didn't pay, and so he got a strike. He was from Australia, so I'm figuring maybe somehow he didn't know how much the shipping was going to be. I mean, I don't know if I have. Yeah, I ship to other countries, and Australia's one of them. I sold something. Yeah, I sold some of those yellow plates. Must have sold a couple of them. That's cool. You know those yellow plastic Prolon plates that I showed you before? That's cool. Sold some of them. That's good. I hope it's a couple of them because the guy paid $19 for them. There it goes. Two of them. Yep, he bought two of them. That's cool. There, that was the cha-ching right there. That's cool. All right. Yeah. So the guy's from Australia and didn't pay, so it's relisted. This thing is. I don't think I'm gonna come down any lower than that because I paid $5 for it. I need to. So there it sits, $18.95. All right. Okay, yeah, that happened. And next. A VHS tape. I get these at the niche. They were in the free stuff out in front. So it's a videotape, so I didn't pay anything for it. I guess it's tying and fishing caddisflies. Caddisflies. I don't know. I'm not into that stuff. I'm assuming that's probably for fly fishing. My dad did that when I was real little. He did fly fishing, but he never taught me how. So I never. He took me regular, just regular fishing. Then too, and as I got older, and then I hit like 13, and I didn't. He quit going, and he didn't want to pay for a license, and I didn't really go with him anymore. So, and he was honestly more interested in drinking than he was in going fishing with his boy. So that's just the way it goes. That's what booze does to you. Honestly, my experience has been that booze makes you not really care about your family. Honestly, my dad just drank Genesee beer. That was his thing. I mean, when I was younger, he drank whiskey and stuff, but he just mostly drank just Genesee beer. But he was just so focused on drinking. That's what he called fun. That's what he considered fun was getting tanked, and that's what I did too when I was younger. So I guess you can. I'm kind of tainted, because I don't drink anymore. I'm an alcoholic, but I haven't drank in 20 years. But he just kind of lost interest in doing anything other than that. Nothing else was fun to him. So don't get me wrong, I love my dad. I mean, I miss him a lot. I really do. But that's just his thing, So he could have taught me this stuff, and he just didn't, because I blame it on the booze. So anyway, yeah. So I listed this January 23rd, sold it March 11th. I got $8 for it. So okay, next. Sorry about that little talk about my dad, but all right. These I had these listed for a while. I had them priced pretty good. I think I started them out at $50. I had them priced at, and couldn't get a bid. So I kept bringing it down. And finally, I went. I think I went back and started it at $9.99. I didn't pay that much for them. Let's see. I paid $1 for them. So I started listing them January 1st, and they sold March 11th, and I got $17.01. Had 8 bids on it. So free shipping. So it wasn't as good as what I thought they were going to be, but then you can see they're just little cards of birds and stuff like that. Pretty neat, actually. But yep. So next, Hercules: The Legendary Journeys. I like the Princess Warrior better. Kevin Sorbo is cool, but Xena was better. And let's see. So 10 cents. This came at that yard sale that I did the haul on, where I bought those thousands of videotapes for $20. So basically, 10 cents I have in here for that. Listed it March 11th, sold it a month later, and I got $8. $8? Yep, $8 for it. So plus shipping, which is fine with me. Next. This came from a house we just cleaned out. Just cleaned out, took all the extra stuff out of it that my wife was going to clean the house. So I didn't pay anything for it. Listed it March 8th, sold it March 12th I got $10 plus shipping. So I was going to throw them away. I was just going to chuck it out, and because I couldn't really find anything comparable. So I thought, well, I'll just list it. It's kind of odd, different kind of thing. So I'm glad somebody could use it. Next. Bavarian beer. This is a little ashtray. It's just a little like 3x3 or 4x4 or something like that. Just a little one. And I've had it around for a while. It's from Mount Carbon Brewery, Pottsville, Pennsylvania. I wonder if that's still around. If there's anybody watching me from Pottsville, let me know if that brewery's still around, just because I'm curious. So, let's see. 79 cents I paid. I listed it September 28th, sold it March 12th. I got $12. $12 for free shipping. So, okay, next. Clint Eastwood. And these came from that same yard sale, so there's 14 of them, so I paid $1.40 for these. And listed them November 6th and sold them March 12th. And I got the $20. Free shipping, so shipping was probably $5-6 on that, probably, no doubt. So, I still have a bunch of videotapes that I haven't listed. I got some more of them listed here the other day. I got a few more of the action movies listed, and a big lot of just various action movies. I don't have enough of like one actor to do like a thing like this anymore. But I got some more, 2 or 3 more. I think it's 3 more lots done listed, but I still have a couple hundred tapes left to get listed or to get donated. It depends on what's in there, but I'll probably try to sell them and go because they sell. It sometimes takes a little bit, but they sell. So, and I already got them. So, all right, next. And I had this around for a while. I actually bought this at a yard sale. Let's see. What did I pay for this? I paid $2.50. I paid $2.50 for this thing. I listed it December 9th. I sold it March 14th, and I got $15 plus shipping on it. But the cool thing about this is I actually bought it because it was full of these big sinkers that were made out of lead. And you may have seen I sold those lead sinkers a while back. I don't remember what I sold the lead sinkers for, but I think I ran them at auction. I'm not sure, but I mean the lead sinkers paid for that purchase plus I forget exactly what I got. I'm thinking 16 to 20 for the lead sinkers, maybe. I don't remember for sure. Anyway, I did good on it, so. That's basically it. I just did good on it. So you can see it's kind of rusty in there, but it wasn't rusted through or any holes or anything. Everything worked. So hinges worked, the latch worked, everything worked on it. So it's just a cool looking old box. So, all right, next. Betty Crocker's Cookbook. This is a softcover one. I didn't realize how long I had this around. Quite a while. So this cost me $1. I listed it. It's one of those October 2015 books, so I don't know how long I've had it. Probably a lot longer than that. So I sold it March 14th, and I got $13 free shipping. So out of here. Next, Media Mail went for $2-3. Next, Cutco. Keep an eye out for them Cutcos. Even this old nasty old rosewood handle Cutco, see, you can see right there. Cutco, made in USA. It's made in, I think it's Olean or Oleon or something like that, up in New York. Still American made. As far as I know, I don't think they're foreign made. And you can check on the cut. If you don't know Cutco, you can check on eBay and you can see prices on they have a weird structure. I actually sold Cutco for a little bit. It's a commission based thing, and it's a tiered. You sell X amount, you get this percentage of your sales. You sell the next level up, you get a little better percentage until you get all the way up to where the top end is. So basically, you get the least amount of commission on the most prolific period of your sales is when you're selling to friends and family. And then after friends and family, nobody wants to do the cold contacts. So they quit. So it's one of those kind of deals. But they were really good quality. There's a knife called a spatula spreader. It's got an edge on it, and it looks like a spatula. And I used it a lot when I was for sandwiches and stuff. The one that I had, that was mine, my sales sample, and I loved that knife. That was a great tool. But then I found another one at a yard sale or someplace I got, a few years ago now, a couple years ago now. I sold them back in the early 90s is when I sold these things. But the one I got a couple years ago, what was that? New bid. Hey, somebody bid on that I hope it's not the guy from Australia. That model that I just showed you, that Gene Snow's funny car. So somebody just bid on that, so that's cool. It's $18, $18.95 again, so cool. Yeah, anyway, so the new spatula spreaders that I found the one I found a couple years ago, it sucked. The blade was real flimsy on it. It was not anywhere near as good a quality as what mine had been. So I still have mine. They're lifetime. They have like a lifetime guarantee, so it's a forever guarantee or something like that. Except, I think you have to pay you have to pay for shipping and some other stuff. I forget exactly what it was, but so anyway, let's see. Yeah. That was okay. That was it then. So yeah, let's see. I paid 79 cents at the Goodwill for this. It was pretty ratty. You can see the pictures. I mean, the spoon's not really that nice, and the handle's pretty rough. But I listed it January 11th, sold it March 14th, and I got $18 for that, free shipping. So the shipping went first class, so it wasn't bad. And next and last, these woodland camo BDU cargo pants. Let's see, I actually got these at the Goodwill on the final clearance day, so I paid 50 cents for them, and I listed them October 2nd last year, and I sold them March 14th, and I got $30 plus shipping. So woohoo! That was good. That's fine to me. So that was that. Okay, so for everything that I sold, I paid $32.63. That's what I paid for everything that I sold. And after I deduct the no sale, my gross sales were $417.50, and then you deduct the no sale one there, and it was $398.55 for the week. So that is a little slim. That's a bit slim for me. I basically need I think it's $65. I think it's $65 a day. I should probably recheck that because some of my numbers have changed. I got rid of some more debt, so I might not need that much. But I think it's $65 a day that I need to make in order to pay my bills. So there's some money set aside and everything, but it needs to get better. It needs to get better. And actually, I think, let's see, it's this next week here. Now we're not. Yeah, let's see. I have a few unpaid items in the next week that haven't. There's $50 and stuff that hasn't been paid for yet. If that gets paid for, I'm over 600. So that's fine with me. That's $600 for yeah, that's good for, but that's next week. So, and so you'll find out about that when I do this video. I'll probably do that. Well, I kind of want to wait and see if I get those payments or not, but we'll see. So, all right, well, that's it then for the second week of March there. Thanks for watching, and you know, if you've not subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate it. You know, just hit the subscribe button, and if there was anything in this video that you liked, then go ahead and hit the like button. That'd be cool too. So, but don't feel like you have to. So, or anything like, you know, or whatever. You know, it's your life. You got to play it the way you feel it. So, I'm done. You have a great day. Keep listening, and I'll see you later. Bye.